and welcome to my channel, Technical. This is your boy IMG here today, and this is gonna be my first video on a Windows series of how to use Windows better. So, my first video is how to make it secure, and this is something that is very important to you because almost everyone makes this mistake. So, you go to the shop, purchase a machine, and during the operating system installation, it's going to ask you to set up a user account by asking you a simple question: what is the name of the person that's going to be using this machine? And I'm sure you put in your name and you put in a password, and that's it. You've been using it ever since for playing games, listening to music, watching movies, your day to day activities, browsing the internet, and whatnot, if you know what I mean. So, you're using an administrative account to do these day to day activities like checking your emails or watching a movie or watching this video on YouTube. You don't really need administrative privileges to do that. And this is the mistake that you're making. Yeah. An administrative account or an account which has administrative privileges is a very powerful account on Windows. It can do everything, right? And this is not an account that you want it to be used for browsing. Yeah. And let me tell you why. Let's say your machine's compromised. You're logged onto it. I don't need to know your password. You're already logged onto it. I could just take remote, go into Windows Firewall, and bring down the entire firewall. So I go to Windows Defender, and here you could see it's showing me the settings that I have right now. And you see this advanced settings or any of the other settings, turn on, turn off. Yeah. So you see the shielded icon, that means it needs administrative privileges. I can just click on it, turn off, turn off, and that's it. It didn't ask me for the password again because I'm already logged on to it. Now, there are two ways how to secure this, and the first method that I'm going to tell you is the best one, right? So, how do you make sure that your administrative privileges are secure and they cannot be misused or cannot be taken use of? So, create another account which would be a standard user account and use that account for your day-to-day activities, where it's keeping your administrative privileges only for as and when you need it, meaning if you're going to make some changes to the firewall, if you're going to install a new program and so on, only then you require administrative privileges. The other times you don't actually need it. So I'm going to tell you how to set up a standard user account. Just bring up the run box and type in this run command. It's lusrmgr local user manager dot msc. Just hit enter. Now this is gonna show you the local users on your machine. If you click on users, you could see there's a built-in administrator account that's disabled. You want to leave it disabled. That's disabled for a reason. And then you have the account that you created when your operating system was being set up. So now if you click on this account, you could see it's a member of the administrators group. That means it has the privileges of an administrator. So what do you want to do? Right click, new user. And you're going to give it whatever username that you want, right? So I'm just going to name it T underscore user, and the display name that I want for this user is technical user, and password. Set up a password, but make sure it's not the same password as what you've used for your administrative account. Uncheck this box that says user must log on, change password during the next login. Just create, and that's it. You've created a new user account. So now if you click on this user account and go to member of, it's a member of the users group, not a member of the administrators group, right? So now let me show you how to log in as that user. Just click on the start menu, click on this icon and just click sign out. So you've signed off of the administrator account. Now you go to technical user, type in your password. Oops, my bad. Type in your password. Now you've logged on as a standard user. And this is what you have to be doing. Trust me when I say this. Do not use the administrator account for your day-to-day activities. That's not what it's meant for. Use this standard account instead. And now, what do you do when you need administrative privileges? Let me just take care of these privacy settings real quick. And now I'm logged on as a standard user, which is what we created. Now let me try turning off the firewall and see what happens. Yeah. So Windows, sorry, Defender. Now I go to turn on, turn off firewall, which has the shield icon. And you see it asks me for the administrator password. This is how you're intended to use the administrator account. And you would see almost all of the organizations do this. This is how it's meant to be used. So stop using your admin account and start using your standard account for day-to-day activities. If you want to install, make changes to your machine that require administrative privileges, just put in the admin password. Don't remain logged on to it. Right now, I've not set up a password. If you have set up a password or you want to change your administrative password, I'll show you how to do it. But again, you have to be logged in as an administrator to do it. So let me just log off of this user account, log in as the administrator account, and just go to local user manager, click on users, right click on this, the administrative account that you have. In my case, it says admin. Click on proceed and put a password of your choice. Make sure this password is good. And that's it. Now you've set up a password for your administrative account. I'm gonna sign it out, and I'm never gonna sign into this account ever, right? This account is just gonna be used for elevating privileges. So let me log in as a standard user. I'm using this for day-to-day activities, browsing, gaming, and whatnot. And when I need to change something or when I need to access something, like let's say the prefetch folder, just to make sure I remove or delete the contents. So here it asks me the password. If I don't know the password, it's not going to let me through. But only if I put in the password, it's going to let me through. And this is how you're supposed to be using it. Please do let me know if you have any questions in the comments. This is one way of doing it. I will make another video of how to do it the other way, but I don't recommend the other way, neither does Microsoft. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions on this video. Please like, share, subscribe. If you've learned something new, please do show your support by clicking that like button. And if you want to see something more specific, some settings about Windows, please do leave me a message on the comment section, and I'll try to make that content for you as soon as I can. Thank you, and you have a great day.